Okay, hello and welcome to another Starcraft 2 beta commentary. My name is WTii and this is a 1v1 on the map Scrapyard. It's between myself as a red Zerg and moNey as the blue Zerg. Now, this is a little interesting map. You've got a large ramp here, a huge gap between the bases, just void of space, and a very long way around to your enemy base. So rushes are kind of out of the picture on this map, to be honest. Mass air tends to usually be dominant. So yeah, this is a mirror match, so I'm just going to be speeding this up. As you can see, if you're looking at the units, we're almost equal. We're just copycatting each other. You know, spawning pools going up about the same time. Mine just goes up, his goes up. Extractor, blah blah blah. Not much to really show at this point, apart from where I'm positioning my overlords around here so they can't get hit by the queen that's going to be coming out any second. What's this? He's got a roach warren. What do I have? I don't have a roach warren. So I'm going to get a bit of control here. I'm going to slow the game down a bit. Here I know I'm going to win this little fight. I'll move these two Zerglings that have been attacked back. And that way I kill two Zerglings and lose none of my own. With my 4 Zerglings versus his 2. So leave one Zergling at this Selnaga tower. Another one at that Selnaga tower. Just so I can keep a definite check on what's going on. And keep making a couple of Zerglings every now and then, whilst taking up to mutas, because I want to basically harass him hard with mutas. Now you might notice he's got 2 queens here. That's an interesting move. I did not notice that. I should have picked that up when I came in. There we go. I sent a Zergling off to the left hand side and off to the right hand side, one each, so I could scout around his base. Because I can't get an overlord in anytime soon. So he's got an evolution chamber coming up, and he's just going to be making another queen, interestingly enough, along with roaches. So whilst I'm going for a spire very soon, which should be going down almost any moment, because I should have a lair very soon, if not already have a lair. So I need to get that spire down whilst I give myself some base defense. The spine crawlers I feel should do a fairly good thing against the roaches. Why have I not got a spire yet? I really need to put a spire down. That's why I got an extractor earlier. So that's I must have been focusing too much on other things really. There we go. Spire's gone down now. Wish I made that a bit earlier though. Could have made that a bit earlier. Luckily for me, he hasn't really done anything too brash yet. Here we can see he knows about this apparently, or he's going to check. So I don't want to lose too many units here. I just want to kite him a bit. Those roaches are rather devastating. I want to sort of make him think that I'm going to go inside his base. Not he should be too scared. What with the queens and the creep spine crawler. I certainly don't want those roaches coming to my main yet when I haven't got any mutalisks out. So all I'm doing is I'm just kiting him a bit, messing around with him. You know, I'll go in between here. That way I avoid the roaches. A bit of the old sort of, you know, just use your brain there. Trying to keep those Zerglings lasting as long as they possibly can. Buying myself as much time as I can. Couple seem to make it. But at this point he's going to be wanting to break through those destructible rocks by the looks of it. Or maybe not. Looks like he's going to be going this way around to the Selnaga tower and then up towards my base. Now I've got quite a lot of minerals and I've got a lot of thespian gas, because as soon as that pops up I'm going to want to make a lot of mutalisks. Here we go, hopefully. Yes, mutalisks are coming. I certainly should have got another overlord in hindsight, because mutalisks are 2 food. So I could have afforded like at least another one, but I've got way too many minerals. So I could have got a lot more spine crawlers, which I wish I did as well. But hey ho, 3 will have to do. Looking at this, what we've got here, we've got, I think there's 10 roaches, and where are his queens? And the queens are on the way. Now the reason why he's done this is if you look, he's the strat he's been working on. Look at this, his minerals and his thespian gas are very close to each other. He's got similar sort of size unit composition as myself, but not that much. I'm doing a bit of harassing his base, trying to put him off, but that's not going to put him off that much. So he's going for the attack. The roaches are going to be taking a lot of damage. The spine crawlers are back. I'm not going to be able to go up in time before my other spine crawlers get killed. Queens are at the back here. Now they can actually use transfusion on each other. So that's something you may notice. I don't know if he actually uses it. But the queens are basically here for the anti-mutas. They're anti-air. Watch these mutas come in, try to deal with the queens. He heals that queen. No, he doesn't actually, but he should have done. Doesn't really need to though, because seems to be owning me anyway. No, I'll try to bring down those queens, but he could have been a lot more devastating here. So this is a very good strat. What I was trying to get to you is the strat here, basically. It's absolutely devastating. He doesn't seem to be the best player in the world, but he has worked on a very unique and interesting strat that I believe would only really work on the Scrapyard because of the large ramp. The roaches can take a lot of damage, and the queens are the anti-air. They're like the anti-mutas. You've got 4 queens, and if he actually bothered to use transfusion on these other queens, he could have, with the amount of energy he had like at least 100 energy roughly on each queen. So he would have had probably about 8 lots of transfusion, which is 8 lots of 125 health instantly when you click it and then click on another queen. So you could let that queen get down to 50 HP, then click transfusion and bang, it's right up to 175 HP again, and it's got a good anti-air ability. Range is 7 and its damage is 10 and it's fast. So with 4 of them beating on the Beetalisks, they're very, very good. So the whole idea of this was essentially just to mass roaches as much as he could, as much as his Thespian gas could afford, and whatever other minerals he had left, spend it on queens, and then bring them all up in one great big group, roughly obviously about 8 minutes into the game, 7 minutes into the game, just before I start to mass too many muses, which was a good call on his part, and go for it. So his strategy is very good, and he could have certainly played a lot better as well. I mean, if he microed in that, he would have been absolutely devastating, but as you can see, he didn't need to, and he still slaughtered me. So I thought this was a very interesting strat, really, that you might be able to use yourself. I'm certainly going to work on it if I ever get Scrapyard, because I hate this map. Such a boring map. Just try to end it as quick as possible. So this is a strat I'll definitely try to use a lot more. Zerg versus Zerg in Scrapyard. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, rate and comment. Bye for now.